I'm Amber Olson-Rourke, and welcome to Dash, Demo and Share. The purpose of this is to help you through the process of how to sit down with somebody just one-on-one and how to demo a product that makes a big impact. The whole idea is not to demonstrate every product. The idea is to demonstrate a product to someone that makes a big difference and they can see it quickly. And then you say to them, you know, all of our products have that same effect. Some of them you're just not going to see right away. For example, some of our wellness products, you may not feel them instantly, but that doesn't mean they're not working quickly and the results will happen over time. So really just keep it simple. Here's the whole point. Let's talk about a one-on-one. Let's talk about sitting with somebody at a Starbucks, sitting with somebody at a Panera Bread, sitting with somebody in their home. By the time you've gotten to that place, you've gone through the contacting and inviting, right? You've already built a list, you've contacted, you've invited. Now it's time to share the products, share the opportunity, and set the follow-up. How you contact and invite people to a one-on-one varies. It could be a friend of yours that you saw at a cookout and they were telling you how frustrated they were about work. You could call her and say, hey Mary, the other day at the cookout, you mentioned how frustrated you were about work. Look, I might just have a solution for you. We can sit down, I can run some information by you. If you're intrigued, we'll talk more. If not, no big deal. It might be something like this. Hey Joan, I know you're wanting to spend more time with your kids. Look, I might have a solution for you. We can sit down, I can run some information by you. If you're intrigued, we'll talk more. If not, no big deal. The whole idea here is to remember less is more. When I'm sitting down with someone, this is what I'm taking. I'm taking a tear sheet and a magazine and an eye serum, a bottle of eye serum. That's it. You can also use eye patches. Eye serum is great because you get 60 demos in this one bottle. So you sit down with them and the point is to show the immediate effect. You're just demoing products that have a quick effect so people go, wow, I see it. Keep it simple. You want people to think, I can do this and I would want to do this. Also keep in mind, meet someone where they're going to be the most comfortable in that setting. And remember, you cannot say the right thing to the wrong person and you cannot say the wrong thing to the right person. Your job is to just present the information, follow up, and the rest will sort itself out. And remember, this is a process. It's a series of exposures to the same person. So just know that in advance because most people don't say yes. Most people don't say no. Most people say, I don't know. So when you sit down and you share your business with someone and they say, I don't know, say, that's fine. You're not supposed to know. Tell you what, I will call you in a few days. When is a good time? And you want to get that exact time at that moment. And you can come back and follow up with them. And they may still say, I don't know. Then you take them to a real results party. And after that, they still might say, I don't know. Then you take them onto a three-way call or you let them listen to the interview with Jeff and Max talk. There comes a point where after a series of exposures, you're going to get a yes or no. And that is the beauty of our industry. The beauty of Neora is even the no's are not permanent. People come back a year later with a yes after it was a no. It happens all that time. So keep that in the forefront of your mind. It's not about one exposure, two exposures, it's multiple exposures. And it's not just Neora, it's not just the direct sales industry. The National Direct Goods Association did a study. They wanted to find out who drove their industry in sales. And they found out that 48% of all salespeople made one call and stopped. 25% made 2 calls and stopped. 12% made 3 calls and kept going. It was the 12%. It was that 12% that made 3 calls and kept going that drove the entire industry because they were willing to go exposure after exposure after exposure until they got to the yeses. So this is very common. It's not you, it's not the industry, it's people. Because the people we talk to live in the I don't know. So be prepared for the next follow-up and the next follow-up and the next follow-up. Some people think, well, how often should I follow up with people? Well, listen, if they let you follow up with them, then follow up with them as long as it takes. You may have 15 times you're talking to them. And if you feel uncomfortable, just say, hey, listen, Fred or Mary, let me ask you a question. I know we've talked 5 or 6 times and you're still not sure what to do. Are you comfortable if I just stay in touch with you? Or if someone says, I just don't think right now is the time for me. Say, that is no problem. No big deal. Why don't we just stay in touch? I'll call you every so often as things change, as we get new products, kind of just to keep you updated. And if the time's right for you then we'll talk further. If not, no big deal. Is that fair? That's all you have to do. So don't let any of this bother you. You just keep moving with the whole understanding to keep moving, keep talking, keep taking the next step, keep following up. Okay, I want to show you how to go through the business in a very simple way so it's non-threatening and non-intimidating to your prospect. You want to start your sit down with easy conversation, catching up, showing genuine, authentic interest into the other person. And eventually, it'll make sense to transition into the business, leading with what is in it for them. For example, Mary, when we talked last week, you mentioned wanting to spend time with your kids. And I just thought of you because I might have the solution that's done just that for so many people. To help me share the right information with you, I need to know from you if this works out. Let's just say it does. Are you looking for supplemental source of income, primary source of income, or maybe something even more dramatic over time? And whatever they say is the right answer. If they say, well, I don't know. If it worked out, I'd like to replace my income. Awesome. Why? What are you looking to do? Digging deeper into why they would want that income. Why would they want that partial income or supplemental income for their life? If this were to work for you, and let's just assume it does for right now, are you willing to make time available with your already busy schedule if it can change those things that you said you want? So the whole idea is to establish that understanding up front and then say, well, let me explain this to you. It'll be quick and fun. Then you take out this piece of paper, this opportunity tear pad. You just take out this piece of paper. It's non-threatening. It's easy to go through. You're laughing. You're having fun. You're walking people through this information. It has to be a fun experience for somebody, and you're the one who makes it fun. If you mess up, just say, oops, I messed that up. Have fun. Be lighthearted. If you have to read it word for word, read it word for word. You can't mess it up too much. Remember, if they're looking for what you have, you'll get to a yes. So you just say, well, let me explain to you a little bit about our company. It's called Neora, and then you give them the page. And you've got all the information right here. And if you need to read it, read it. But talk about Jeff Olson, talk about the Slight Edge, talking about things like that is more compelling than talking about, the 18 ingredients, because people relate to other people. So you want to talk about what resonates with you, what you're the most passionate about, and let them know that the compelling factor around this company is the people, the success, the space we're in. And then when you get to the session that talks about products, you say, listen, just for fun, I want to show you what I'm talking about. It's easy to read this to you, but I think you should experience these results for yourself. And that's when you start their eye serum demo. So I'm going to walk you through how to do an effective product demo with eye serum. So first of all, it's really important that you only do one eye, because that's going to really help the individual see the contrast visually for themselves. So first you want to start by taking a before picture of the eye that they're going to demo. And so you want to take a picture that's close up, right in front of the eye, and then you also want to do to the side. And you want the lighting so you can actually see, have them turn their head, and you want this angle here, right, to see where we get these crow's feet. So you want a front-facing picture and you want a side-facing picture. And then you're going to explain to them that the eye serum, this is just one example of the power of Neora's products. And not only is this going to give them instant gratification by helping fill in lines, but over time is going to work on all of the areas of the eye. And it's able to do that because of the high concentration of active ingredients in this product. So then you're going to give the product to them. Now, keep in mind, this is what's great. With one eye serum bottle, you can do 60 different demos. So they're going to do a few pumps on their own hand, and then everyone has a camera these days. It's like a built-in mirror, which is great, right? So you turn it around, and I have my camera here, and then you're gonna have them pat the eye serum. You can even do this on top of makeup. Pat the eye serum down here. You wanna gently pat, and then you wanna gently pat in. Think of it as filling in the lines in the crow's feet area. So you wanna go all the way up here to the side of your face, and then you wanna go all the way down underneath. And then you're going to want to let that kind of settle in for 5 minutes. So during those 5 minutes, you can share with them whether it be the magazine, the tear pad. That's a great thing to be sharing with them while this sets in. So you want to wait at least 5 minutes for this to really take effect. And then you want to take the after picture. So first, it's great for them to just look themselves after 5 minutes, after you've shared the magazine and you've shared the tear pad. And they can look up close and compare the eyes. So doing just one eye, they're gonna feel different. So ask them what they notice. Ask questions. How does the eye you demoed feel compared to the other eye? And they're gonna tell you. Do you notice anything different about that eye? Then they're gonna be able to really critically see between the two eyes, and then you take the after picture. Again, you wanna try and mimic as close as possible, clear up front, and then to the side, same facial expression. So if you're doing no smile in the first one, which is I think no smile is a better way, then you want to make sure you're doing no smile in the second one. Because obviously with your eye area, if you take a picture, one picture not smiling, one picture smiling, it changes those crow's feet. So you want to make sure you have the same angle. But the important part, let them put it on so they get the feeling, have them pat it in gently, wait the 5 minutes. So during those 5 minutes, you're sharing your presentation, and then ask them questions. What do you notice about how one side feels on the other? What do you notice? Have them looking in compared to one eye, the difference. Like I can even see right now that this eye that I just did is much brighter than this eye. This eye looks more dull. So I can see that. And they might not be able to tell 100% from the camera, which is why you wanna get that lighting. And a pro tip, if you have that selfie ring that's on Amazon that you can put on your phone for them to use, that's actually gonna light it up better for the pictures to compare. So that is how you do an effective eye serum demo. And the great thing is now they have Believe and Run product, and it's not necessarily just about selling the eye serum, right? It's about transferring the belief about the eye serum to them, saying this is just an example about how Neura's products work and how they work and how they're different because of the high concentration of natural active ingredients in them. Our whole line represents the same science. Now, would you like to earn these kinds of products for free? Do you know people that would also like to use this product? This is what our whole business is built around. So that is how to do an effective eye serum demo. So after they've done their eye serum demo and seen the results, you ask them, now, would you like to earn these kinds of products for free? Do you know people that would also like to use this product? That's what our whole business is built around. And you say, let me show you this website. And you take them to realresults.com on your phone and just show them picture after picture. Now, there's no more compelling picture than their own. Just remember that. That's why you do the before and after picture. The most compelling picture of themselves. But showing them other pictures of realresults.com lets them know it's not just them that had these great results. There's countless people, and they think, wow, it's not just me. Anyone gets these results. Wow, what a product. I need this product. So that's the power of the demo. Remember, dash, demo, and share. The key to the demo is in the words. The key to the demo is the expectation you create. The key to the demo is telling them exactly how they're going to feel when they see their before and after picture. And once you raise that expectation, they'll see it, and I'll tell you why. People by their nature, if you say, so, what did you think? They'll say, oh, it's okay. Versus if you say, wow, wasn't that awesome? You got great results. They'll say, yeah, I did. You want to transfer that belief and that excitement. So once we do that, they've seen it, they've seen their own results, they see how their products work. So now the business makes a lot more sense to them. You can just share, look, we've got a couple different ways we can do this. You can become a customer, and I'd love to have your business. Or I can show you how to make money with this and build a team like I'm doing. And don't worry, I'm gonna help you. We'll have so much fun together. But you saw how effective the product is and how well it works. And it's as simple as before and after pictures. So let me explain this to you. And then you step them through the compensation plan of how to get off to a fast start. Now, this isn't the entire compensation plan. You just let them know this is designed to show you how you can make a little over $1,000, and it's just going through these simple steps. And every time you show them how they can earn these milestones, you connect it back to their why. You know, you mentioned something about your credit card. Well, there's an extra $590 right here that you can earn, and that would probably really help pay off that credit card debt. Show how these things can help them get what they want. And then you can end with something like, you know, the compensation plan goes beyond this. This is just getting you started, puts you in motion. And here's what I've learned, Mary. It's not a debate on whether it works. I mean, the products worked. I showed you your own results and dozens of pictures. It's not a question, does the business work? Because you know the business works. The big question you have is, will this business work for you? And that's what you've got to decide. Will the business work for you? And yes, I believe it will work for you. And we can talk about that, and I can show you. It's as simple as this. And you take them through the Getting Started packages here at the bottom and explain the best value of how they can go ahead and get started. Then simply ask, how do you see yourself getting started? Which package do you see yourself starting with? If Mary says, that's really interesting, but I'm really not sure, you say, of course you're not sure. That's why we're talking today. In fact, I brought this with me. This is called the Neora Life magazine, and it explains everything about the company, the opportunity, the products, the people, everything. Now, you don't have to read the whole thing. Here's what I did. I dog-eared 3 sections for you. This one right here, and you show them, is about Jeff Olson. That's the guy I was telling you about. I want you to read about that. You'll love it. And here, right here, this section is all about our products. You got to experience one of our products today, but there's much, much more where that came that. You'll love that. And then back here, near the back, this is going to talk about how we're a global company and how people are building this from their den globally. It'll be fascinating. And if you're a founder, you definitely want to point out your name in here and say, we have this fun program. We're actually qualified to be a founder of this exciting company. Now, you'll see that what I did here is I dog-eared 3 sections of the magazine, an article in the beginning, an article in the middle, and an article at the end. If you tell someone to read the whole magazine, that's overwhelming, and they might not even pick it up. But if you say, here's some specific articles I would like you to read, one in the beginning, one in the middle, one in the end, then they're more likely to pick it up, and as they thumb through it and read those articles, they're more likely to get in a lot more information. So you want to make it digestible, attainable, not sending them home with a homework assignment, but something that they can flip through and read some information. So after giving the magazine, set the follow-up. Mary, I need to get this back. Let's see, today's Monday, it's 7 o'clock Monday. I need to get this back no later than Wednesday because I have somebody else I want to give it to. So let's see, what's better for you, tomorrow or Wednesday? I can come back and get it, answer any questions you have, and then just listen. See when they can meet back with you, but you want the commitment of that time. They say, well, Tuesday I'm busy, Wednesday is good. Okay, perfect. Why don't I stop by Wednesday, same time, I'll get this back to you, get this back from you, answer any questions, and we'll go from there. How does that sound? You set a follow-up within 48 hours. The reason this magazine is so powerful is it's something to go back and get. So why 48 hours? Statistically, here's what you have to know. If somebody's interest level is an 8 when you're sitting down with them, and they're not ready to become a customer, and they're not ready to become a brand partner, but it's an 8 in, I'm interested to learn more. Every 24-hour period after that 48 hours, so you have 48 hours, and then every 24-hour period after that, their interest level goes in half. So if they started at an 8, 24 hours later, they're a 4, 24 hours later, they're a 2, 24 hours later, they're a 1, 24 hours later, they're a half. You want to go back at the peak of their interest to answer follow-up questions. So here's a recap. Number 1, keep it simple. Number 2, just do it and develop competency over time. Don't be intimidated by what you don't know. If somebody's looking for what you have, they're going to say yes. If they're looking and you're confident in what you're offering, you are a solutions provider. If you're great, the best ever, and they're not looking, they're still going to be a no. So don't worry about it. Keep it simple. Less is more. Follow the process. Tell them what to expect with a before and after picture. Tell them you're going to freak out when you see the results that you've gotten. Set that expectation. Take the after picture. Talk about the results. Show them realresults.com so they can see it's not just them that had those fantastic results. Take them through this opportunity tear pad. Show them how they can earn money. That's it. You're dealing with masses of people. The masses of people, they want to connect with other people. They want to do business with people they like and trust. Be trustworthy, be likable, smile a lot, laugh a lot, have fun, be sincere, be genuine, care about them, make it a good experience. Then give them a tool, tell them how to use the tool, follow up with 48 hours. And after you go through this enough exposures, here's something you can say. Well, Mary, are you ready to get started or do you need to see this again? You'll be shocked how many people just say, well, yeah. I was just waiting for you to ask. Seen that happen time and time again. Or you can say, they might say, I actually do want to learn some more information about this. You can say, you're in luck. There's a real results party happening soon. Remember the person I showed you in this magazine, Jennifer? She's actually doing a real results party on Tuesday night. Why don't I pick you up? We'll have some coffee. You can meet Jennifer and just kind of be a fly in the wall and see how this thing works. It's meeting to meeting to meeting to phone call to tool to exposure. Just keep following up. Keep doing exposures. Whatever it is, don't complicate it. And the last thing is this. You can do it. You can do this. It works, and it can work for you if you work it consistently and persistently. Doing things that you don't necessarily want to do or feel comfortable doing because they're new to you. But over time, you'll get really good at it. And as you get really good at it, you'll become very confident in it. And then you'll have the posture to be able to do it with anyone. So just embrace the dash, demo and share. Demo and share. I'm going to share my business. I'm going to share my products. I'm going to follow up. I'm going to find the yeses. I'm going to find the people that are looking for the solution I have to provide. Keep it simple. You'll have big results for the simplicity of dash. Thank you.